Oh, kids, it's Cascade. Be starting a demo here called Rue Valley. Here is the description. Rue Valley is a narrative role-playing game about a man trapped in a time loop, surrounded by colorful cast with complex emotional stories, each hiding unexpected secrets. Dealing with mental challenges, the main character must rise from the depths, delving into the anomaly to uncover its enigmatic origins. So this game is coming soon. It's advertised as coming soon. It is a demo. It's kind of a point and click adventure role playing game, is how it's advertised. I just booted this up, never played it before. So let's get going with Rue Valley. Cascade, please hit like and subscribe. We'll hit a new game here. Okay, I've got available personality points. Let's see. You feel neither calculated nor impulsive. Okay, resolute. Wow. I've got, I guess, 10 of these different ambivalent. You're neither introverted nor extroverted, and you feel, you know what? I don't think I really. Let me see. Impatient, reckless, no. Paranoid, indecisive. Um, Maybe a little bit, impatient. Okay, and let's see. Secretive, arrogant, nosy. I'm gonna be a little bit secretive. I've got looks like 5 more points here. Let's see. Mindful. Guilt-ridden, dramatic, unkind, or flat. What does flat mean? I have no idea what flat means. I'm gonna, whoa. Is that all 5 of them? You know what? I'm gonna go with that. And it looks like I'm unkind and flat. I don't like to be unkind. Can I take one of these off? I'm gonna go 3 of these right here. That's just unkind, isn't it? I want to switch the trait. How do I do that? Like this? Okay, that looks good. Okay, 3 for flat. I don't want to be guilt-ridden. I've got 2 more traits. A little bit secretive. I like that. I want to be a little bit nosy. Yeah, let's go a little bit nosy here. I'm going to switch these right here. Oh, I just want 2 nosies. And 3 flats. And 2 impatient. Oh, I got 2 more to use. Okay, what am I going to do? I want to be a little bit secretive. And, a little bit secretive. Okay, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh, can I be a little bit nosy too? Oh, I've got to go one side or the other. Yeah, I think I'm going to go secretive. And go 3 of these, and let's see, how about 1 more here where I'm impatient. Okay, there, I'm going to do it. I'm going to wake up now, see what happens. $8 p.m., not 8 a.m. Should be waking up here. The frequent sound of century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stable air perfectly complements the image of the old motel room. That must be me right there.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
I could just nod, or I could say, yes, you have my full attention. Your personality traits determine your dialogue. Okay. I understand that. Okay. Yes, you have my full attention. I'm going to lie to him. The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. He smiles.
Mr. Harrell, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Okay. Red ribbons on the character portrait show the status effects of your character currently has. Status effects have a negative impact on your personality and dialogue options. I understand. Total lack of motivation is where I'm at right now. Wow. I don't like to be like that in real life. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this farce they call therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Okay, I'm getting counseled right here. Oh, what was that? Silence befalls the room, a muffled clanging sound from the outside, only making the moment more uncomfortable. I've only got one thing I can do. I'm fine. I'm lying
That's good
again.
to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Oh, I've got 4 different questions I could ask. Inpatient would be no questions. I don't want to do that. Can you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Okay, that's not a very good answer, I don't think. Is another session really necessary? I don't think I want to ask that. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? Okay, all of these are kind of impatient right now. I'm going to say, why do we have to do this in the middle of nowhere?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles. This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about everything in due time.
Man, I don't even know why I'm in here getting counseled.
Any other questions?
Can't you simply state that I'm fine? Okay, that was the first choice before. Is there another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be. You know what? I'm just going to go, no, that's all. I'm going to get up. He glances at the clock almost too fast for you to notice.
All right then. That's it for today.
Another bang. Through the door, you hear that sound
You should
again.
go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. And there I go. I'm walking out. Next to you is the source of clangs you hear from the inside. A young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Okay, I can run with the left mouse button. Okay. Okay, where am I going? You know what? I think I want to go to the motel office. Let's go in here. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down?
She says to the person on the other end of the line, social check, try to get her attention. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. Failure. I'm too introverted. Okay. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you there on her own. End the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. Pretend to look at the leaflets lying on the desk and hope she will address you eventually. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply does not care.
No, the repair tech already came yesterday. Said the internet will be up by noon today.
She says to the person on the other side of the call, okay, I guess we have one option now. We are leaving. Time in the game does not progress outside of dialogue, so in order to wait until certain events happen, you need to find a way to kill time. Usually you can do that with various items and interactions around you. For example, reading a book, scrolling through your phone, or just chilling in a cozy chair. And let's go sit down on this chair. There's a magazine here. I gotta see how to pull out my phone. Sit down. Chair looks old, but sturdy. Mess with the phone while you wait. Yeah, that's what people do. The phone beeps to life. Lock screen is obviously years old. If it wasn't a collection of pixels, it would be musty with age and neglect. Play a quick match of hyper casual protagonist. Scroll through your feed to kill some time. Put the phone back into your pocket. I'm going to scroll through the phone. And I'm going to do that until she finishes the call. You start scrolling through the stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. And she's still on the phone. I'm going to scroll some more. And I'm going to scroll some more. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional. Double entendres, hilarity ensues. Okay, I don't think this is from somebody from the United States that developed this game, but I don't know. Continue scrolling. Come on, get off the phone, lady. And all the time is going by. I am impatient. And after a while, you realize that neither the pictures nor the post are loading correctly. Check the signal. 1 bar, but you can't get. But you get the feeling that if you could, it would show half a bar. Seems like all these posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly in your phone's memory. Unless you look into the local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end.
Yes, I have rebooted the modem.
She says to her partner on the other side, play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. Scroll through your feed. Put the phone back in your pocket. Yeah, I'm going to put the phone in my pocket. And, let's see, back to the phone. No, I'm going to stand up now. Let's head over here. Check the leaflets. Or grab the cheap-looking pen. I'm going to grab the cheap-looking pen. The clerk is laser focused on her call and she doesn't even notice you've grabbed the pen. If you wanted to snatch her attention as well, you have failed. Okay, I'll put the pen back. Let's check out the leaflets. A picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits sharing with bottles of water. Above it all, the Coral Destiny logo. Take the leaflets, put the leaflets back on the desk. I'm gonna take the leaflets with me. What's she gonna do? Items you pick up are stored here. Okay. While not in dialogue, you can click on them to interact with them. Also, some items will show you more information on their icon. For example, Wi-Fi availability or battery level on your phone. So, this looks like a little map icon. Little phone icon. Okay, I understand that. Let's check that out right now. I can't leave. Okay, let's check this out. Read the leaflet to kill some time. A picture of a huge. Okay, I read that. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna read it for a little bit. Let's see if she finishes the call after the leaflet. Start to read the tiny letters that contain everything you're not interested in. Impatient, just read on. I can't even imagine what people had to go through before smartphones were invented. Yeah, I can't imagine that. Can't even. Yeah, and how about before cleaning products and air fresheners? Consider yourself lucky that you have a small piece of literature with rockets and spacemen. Read on. That's why we proudly provide fresh purified water bottles completely free of charge to the residents of Rue Valley. Okay, I'm gonna yawn. I am zoning out right now. Your eyes keep reading, but the information doesn't reach your brain. Nevertheless, time begins to pass. Come on, lady. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. She should be fired. The receptionist is still arguing with the internet service provider, and you're getting restless.
Of course it's urgent! Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't access reservations.
Okay, put the leaflets back in your pocket. Man alive, what am I gonna do?
Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Your repair tech said it was fixed. Can you just...
Okay, let's head over here to this window. What are we gonna do? Stare through the window, pass some time? Till she finishes the call. Come on, lady. Beyond the empty parking lot, there's only barren desert stretches for as far as the eye can see. Its emptiness is drawing you in. Like the emptiness of this lady's brain. You hear the receptionist mutter as if answering some unasked question of yours. Contemplate the profound insight. Try to count how many tiny bushes are out there. Smudge your sweaty fingers all over the glass. I'm gonna smudge. You carefully test the glass, touching it with your pinky first. It leaves a neat oval fingerprint. I'm gonna paint a self-portrait. You try to follow the outlines of your non-existent reflection in the window, but it soon evolves into an unrecognizable area of smeared grease. Continue working on your masterpiece. And the time goes by. I don't think she's getting off the phone. I wonder if I can go exploring. What time is it right now? I don't know. After a while, the window stops being interesting. Okay, let's, okay, she's still talking.
Misheard? No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later? That's... No. This is such a waste of time.
Well, and you're not wasting my time? Oh, she's done. Finally, she hangs up the phone.
Hi! Can I help you? I would have hung up earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
Okay, I could say, no, I just didn't feel like checking in right away. Let's just get this over with. Either impatient or secretive. I'm gonna go with secretive.
You didn't feel like it? And how about now?
Now is good.
Okay, let's get you into your room.
Finally.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And...
She raised her hand, holding a piece of blue and red plastic.
This is your key card.
Thank you. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is excitingly waving it around.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
And that's great. May I point towards the key card? She nods in response, but you continue as if you haven't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm glad this isn't a first-person shooter game, because I've just about had it with this lady right here. Okay, I can close my eyes, turn your senses off, and wait for her to finish. Could we finish the check-in now, please? Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Of course, of course.
She takes a deep breath, only to continue talking. Mercy, what is wrong with her?
So, yes, we decided to use electronic key cards. Costs us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
So I'm going to be impatient again. So is this the part where we finish the check-in process?
Mm-hmm. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to head outside into the desert. She impatiently grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message if she suddenly forgot she was talking with you. But after a few seconds, she puts the phone down and hands you the key card.
So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here. Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
I know one thing, I'm not going to call her. Okay, here's my key card right here. Leave. Okay, she said it's upstairs, didn't she? Yes, come over here. We'll go upstairs here. Man, he does a weird stair climb there. It's number 6 is what she said, right? Which one is this? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go over here. Is this 6? Yeah, let's try this one. Room 6. Unlock the door with your key card. Let's just try the knob. You press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. It's locked. Okay, we're going to try the key card. Going to enter the room. Finally get into my room. Is that my suitcase? Oh my goodness, what's in there? Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Oh my goodness, that is sick. Let's take a look around here. Can I do that? What are my options here? Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheet lies a dusty suitcase, your suitcase, the smallest one you own. I can't deal with this now. Put it away. Yeah, it's such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel even harder and more pointless to do later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? I can't be bothered with this right now. Put it away and fall straight into bed. Well, living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon. And now the suitcase has been dealt with. The motel room is officially your home. This can never be home. It'll have to do. It'll have to do. Trying to increase his resiliency. That's the spirit. I'm going to crawl into bed or fall into bed. I'm going to crawl into bed. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you, coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You're desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Check out the leaflets or mess with your phone. Let's check out the leaflets. A picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water above it, the Coral Destiny logo. Put the leaflet back in your pocket. Mess with your phone. Play a quick game. I haven't played a game yet, so let's play a game. And we're going to hope sleep will come. The first wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen. Touch one of them. You tap one carrying the golden fork and he instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effects play at the same time, further confirming that the bow tie wearing golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all. And there goes the time loop. Oh, gonna answer the phone call.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
A line crackles heavily, as if the man is speaking from a distant past. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
My case?
Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests. Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
Thank you, but I'm not interested in your services at the moment. Yeah, get off the phone.
Of course, of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. I'll write that down here. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Tschüss.
Okay. But at least now you know you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm calling it quits. This is Rue Valley demo. It's coming out soon, is what it says. My character is very boring, but it's kind of an interesting game if you like this kind of role-playing game. The graphics are really nice. So this is Cascade signing up for Rue Valley. Please hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope your day is a great one.